So I've been lucky to have two that have been constant for the last almost 20 years. Rich Ross, who was previously the president of Disney Channels, went on to lead the studio and became the president of Endemol Shine, and then brought me over to Discovery as president of Discovery Science and Planet Velocity Channels. He and I have had an incredible partnership, but he's the person who said to me one day, which I will always appreciate. He's like, Paul, you could compete on, sorry, but you could compete on your good looks. You could compete on your kindness. You could compete on your brains. You could compete on your socialness. He's like, but you're one of the rare breeds that can compete on all of them. So leverage your whole package, not just one attribute. And I will be forever grateful for that perspective. It's not that I always remember to do it, but I think that was really helpful. And he really mentored me into the industry, connected me with his mentor, Anne Sweeney, who I worked for a number of years, who also just showed tremendous, incredible leadership and the most powerful woman in Hollywood for a reason. And has created a path. He did a great job of also mentoring a number of other LGBTQ leaders in the industry that I think have had real impact in the storytelling that we have within the industry, and fundamentally the arc of LGBTQ rights that are a function of how people relate to television content and otherwise to develop those relationships. So that's one. A second is Ben Pine. Ben Pine was a global head of distribution for the Walt Disney Company, and I mean this sincerely. Like when my career is over, I hope they say the same things about me that they do of Ben Pine, because he's not only a wonderful, strategic, smart person, but he is giving of his time. He does everything with kindness. And he literally thinks about the community within his company, outside of his company, in terms of his interest in the arts, in the Cleveland Orchestra, his association with the high school, and still building that community. Like, he's a person who really thinks about community, but also thinks about kindness. And I think that is like I said, that's how I want to be remembered. If that's the thing that people say about me at the end, is this is a thought leader that was kind, that's a win. So Ben Pine is one of those people.